in West Virginia at the Turnpike in Beckley, West Virginia. And this here is the truck that I'm in. Kind of noisy here, I guess. But what did I expect? I have been driving trucks since 1994. So I'm celebrating 25 years of driving a truck. So I'm going to try and show you some of the different trucks that I've driven in, but starting with this one here, let's see, that's an International ProStar 2014 ProStar. Been with them, and yeah, it kind of looks. It's a two-sleeper, so it's got a Cummins engine on it, and there are some things that I might be talking about if the trucks aren't too noisy, but they obviously are. There's going to be some things that I'm going to be talking about, describing the types of trucks. They're not necessarily the model, but just the types of trucks. Like if I'm talking about a cab over means that it's a flat front truck that has an engine in the middle part of the truck, and it has a compartment called the doghouse that you have to crawl over to get to your bunk, so that's called a cab over. A conventional can be a flat roof design where you can that has a front, which this one here is a conventional. They can have one or two sleepers in it, and of course you got the flat roof, just straight up other types of trucks. So let me go check my books here. Let me go check my logbook so I can go get that information about the different types of trucks that I've driven. This here was the first truck that I've driven, an International cab over, and then a Freightliner condo, and then another Freightliner, and this one here is a Mack truck. It's a big deal. And I did a little whimsy on the Mack truck and put a piece of fur on the dog. And this one is a 379 Peterbilt. This is the newer Peterbilt with no mirrors on the mount. This is a Volvo. Here's another Columbia. Here's my cat sitting on the dashboard. This is a friend's straight truck next to my truck at the time. And this was the first Celadon truck that I drove. And I also got to say, I'm not a four-wheeler. I am a empty truck. Back inside, it's a little bit quieter here. Trucks aren't going by, but you can probably still hear them. But those were the types of trucks that I've driven. I've also driven Super 10 speeds, which is a split gear shift. I've never driven a black lizard coming to check me out. That's another problem with trucking. I've never driven a automatic. I've always driven a 8 or a 10 speed. I've never driven an 18 speed, and I've never put chains on the tires. Chains are for snow, not ice. snow. And they also weigh about 80 pounds when you lift up a hank of them. So my philosophy is if it's snowing, I'm stopping. But anyways, some people may think, hey, this is great. You know, well, that's you, not me. But if you like this video, please leave a comment or a yay or a nay that you liked it or not, and subscribe to my channel.